So you're back pretty soon after the first time.
I'm back. Yeah, it literally only feels like 2 weeks ago that we was here. It's just crazy, like feeling this time.
How did you enjoy the experience last time?
Yeah, it was very good. Different to obviously UK. Wouldn't change it for the world, you know. Like the Riyadh fight week last time was out of this world, and no doubt it's going to be the same again this week.
And anything in particular stand out? You say it's different. I mean, routine's always important to fighters, isn't it?
Yeah, just having something to do each day, I guess, because at home you're in your own routine, whereas out here you took out your comfort zones, you've got everything, you've got something to do every evening, whether that be in training or grand arrivals, media workouts, there's always something to do, so it's good.
It was a good performance. You know, it's one of the performances of the night against a real good fighter in Gavin Gwynn. Did it pan out the way that you expected?
Not as we expected, no. We knew that we was in for a tough fight. We prepared for a tough fight, but it was just unfortunate to get caught with an uppercut in the eye that soon. And it's just sort of changed things instantly. Like normally you get the odd black eye and it'll progress over 5 or 6 rounds, but I knew from when the punch landed to 10 seconds later, it was just like a ball of jelly on his face, and obviously that isn't your average black eye as such, but I think it turned out he had like cracked eye socket or something like that in a few different places. So yeah, I mean, no hard feelings on Gwynn. He's still a great fighter, great champion, and wish him all the best.
It's interesting watching you, because the punching power is kind of hard to explain, because you let your hands go, you're nice and loose. You don't really load up on stuff. I mean, do you even know where it comes from?
No, it's something I've had from day one. Obviously, it's nice to be gifted with that because you can't teach power. You've either got it or you haven't. But yeah, some people throw it from the ground upwards, if you want to say. But I find you get stuck in the mud, if you want to call it that. You plant your feet and just trying to put everything into it. It's just you're wasting too much energy, so you just got to go with the flow and, yeah, have heavy hands, I guess.
What have you seen of your opponent?
To be honest, not an awful lot. I try not to get drummed into watching videos of how people perform, because they might come out completely different on the night with you, especially me being southpaw. We know he's another tough man. We don't ever undertrain or overlook anyone, and no doubt we'll come out with the win and add another belt to the collection, yeah.
Last one, I mean, it's only Monday, so I don't know if you can really answer it, but what's it going to be like being around this in terms of kind of learning about a massive event and how Fury and Usyk conduct themselves and the other big names and just things you can take from it?
It's crazy, just even being stood out there with them all chanting at each other, Usyk, and then Fury, and then there's like 50 of them stood there and 50 of them stood there, just like having it with each other, It's crazy to be around and rubbing shoulders with all these types of people.